Hello everyone, this is Red Alert Newbie back. This is the editor. I would like to show a few people how to use it. Now, this map, it is not an original ArmA 2 map. It is Serrani. You can get it with the CAA1 mod. Anyway, on the side, you have a few things to work with. You have your mission. Intro, outro win, outro lose. Those don't need to be used right now. You have your intel. This can be used to make a name. Let's name. What should we name this? I'll just leave that for later. You can change the date, the month. No. Yeah, the month. Oh no, the date, and the year. You can change the time of hour and minutes. Let's make this 6 o'clock. You can change the weather, nice and sunny, or really bad weather. You can change the fog. Full fog, no fog. Let's leave that there. For forecasted weather, this will change over the time. It can be nice and sunny, and with this, over time, it will go to stormy or cloudy. Let's just leave this down to there. Forecasted fog. This will change the amount of fog over time, just like with the weather. It will change. This will make it full fog over time, low fog over time. Let's just leave that off. Now, independents. They are a group. Now, here you can choose who they are friendly to. Nobody, as in nobody. Blue 4, as in the USA, Germany and all that. Op 4, Russia, Tajikistan military, or everybody. Now, let's put this on nobody. Now, we can zoom in. This can be done with a mouse scroller, and by clicking and holding right click, you can pivot your screen around. Now, go further down. You have your units, your groups, your triggers, your waypoints, synchronize, markers, and modules, as well as load, merge, save, clear, ID, and textures. Now, let's pick a spot, shall we? Let's pick around here. This place is a nice canyon, as you can see with the map lines. Now, that's the ID. It tells you points where you can locate your people, but that's done within the advanced section, so let's just leave that. Now, let's make a unit. Double click on the ground, choose your side, choose your faction. You wouldn't have enough as all of these, because these are from mods, most of them. Now, I'll go as the US Army. I can choose if I want to be a man, or whatever is down here. I'll just stick with an ordinary man and a rifleman. Rank. This is used when creating a squad. These help so if one person dies, that person with the next highest rank can take control, etc, etc. The highest rank will automatically take control of a group. Now, you got your control. It can be non-playable, player, which is you, or playable, which means you can take control of it. Now, you have your specials. There is nothing. There's in cargo, where if you're linked into a group, you can be in cargo of an object. There is flying, whereas if the vehicle has the ability to fly, you'll be in the air. And there's information. This means on start, your character will be automatically in information. You got your info aid. This This can apply to when you have placement radius and condition of presence with waypoints. Now you have your health and armor. All the way down, not going to do well. Your fuel and your ammunition, as well as the probability of presence and your direction. Placement radius means it can be placed anywhere in a zone of 360 degrees on the radius that you set. Alright, let's just create this unit. Now this is me. You can click on him with the units and you can drag him around. Place him around. Now, to create a whole group, you can double click on the ground. Once you have the group selected, you can use F2, side, faction, type, and what they are. Let's just press OK. And as you can see, you have an entire group set up. As you can see, you have the squad leader, the fire team leader, the automatic rifleman, the rifleman with the rocket launcher, another rifleman with fire team leaders and all that again. Now, as you can see, these light blue lines all connecting to the squad leader. That means he is in control of the group. I could change it. I could click on him. I can make him a higher rank, say a lieutenant. And as you can see, he is still a higher rank. I can go down to colonel. Everyone gets linked to him. As you can see, he was lieutenant. Now, let's just put him back to a corporal. Go straight back. You can also do it manually. Say if you want a few of these guys to be in the same group as him, you go on groups and you click and drag. You get that line. Click, drag, and drop on the target that you want to group it with. As you can see, the line now goes from him to the rifleman down here. You can do it with multiple people. And instead of doing this long drag back, you can drag it onto a guy that's already grouped that you want it to be in a group. Now, to get him to actually take control of the group, put his rank up. And as you can see, they're linked to him now. Now, there's two separate groups with this now. To do that big move I just did, hold units, click and drag it and make a selection box. See how these guys are highlighted? Now, click and you can move them. Alright then. And one thing to point out, you can place down another unit close to a person, and it should automatically group them if they're on the same side. Now he'll also be on the group. Alright, there's that. Now, let's just move these guys back. You can use the textures to get a more feel for your terrain. As you can see, down here is the desert. Nice big canyon. And you have down here, which you can see it has vegetation. Now, say we want to add an enemy. Double click on the ground where you want him to be. Select his side. Because I selected that independent and friendly to no one, I could select either independent or op4 as my enemies. I'll select op4. Now, I got factions. Let's make him Pakistan Army. His class is men. Non-playable. He will be a rifleman with an RPO. So, he's like that. He's nothing much by himself, is he? You can add more. You can do the same thing. You can change his rank. You can create another soldier. He'll also be linked to him. Now, to do that, what I just did to rotate him, you click on him, you press an Alt Shift, then you rotate him. by clicking and holding and moving. And if you don't want to do that, you'll have this. You can change it through text or by clicking. Let's leave him at 180, shall we? Alright. Now, let's have a small preview of this. Those enemies should instantly be picked off.
Enemy at 12 o'clock.
Medium range. It's history.
And as you can see, they are gone.
On the new action.
Somebody help me!
And as you can see, I'm also in command of the group. I can tell him to move there.
50 meters, 7 o'clock.
Oscar Mike.
And I got full command.
Waiting.
There's that part. See you at part 2.